Hey guys, today we'll be making giant oatmeal raisin cookies with M&Ms. What you'll need: old-fashioned Quaker oats or any type of oatmeal oats, Domino sugar, California raisins, baking soda, butter, preferably enough for a cup size, 2 eggs, but I'd go with 3. Vanilla extract, my favorite. M&Ms, but you can use fun size or any type of size of M&Ms. I'm gonna start eating some too. Light or dark brown sugar, flour, and salt. Let's get started. What you first need to do is to add 3/4 cup of Domino sugar, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, doesn't have to be exact, but a cup of butter, but make sure the butter isn't frozen or stiff or anything. The lighter it is, or the softer it is, the better. Ugh. And if you don't know how much butter to add, at least add 16 tablespoons of butter, which equals a cup. Excuse me. Because every 4 tablespoons equals 1/4 of a cup, so 4 times 4 is 16. I know it seems like a lot, but I could just put it in. That would do. Now after you add these 3 ingredients, you'll have to go to the vanilla extract and the 2 or 3 eggs, depending on you. I'm gonna add 2 eggs for now. So you'd have to add 2 eggs completely, fold out the shell. Ugh. Then you have to add 2 tablespoons of pure vanilla extract. Well, I already know how much will come out, so that's 1. That's 2. Now after you do this, blend it or mix it. Make sure it's completely mixed because you don't want it all clumpy and, well, not mixed. After combining the sugar, the brown sugar, and the butter, it should come out like this. Not too liquidy, not too thick. Now it's time to add the flour. Take 1 2/3 of a cup of flour and just pour it in there. But make sure you keep stirring while you're adding. And make sure the flour is exactly 1 2/3 of a cup. Because the less it is, the less of a chance it will rise. And the more flour you add, the more it will rise. So we'll see how it goes. So that was the 1 cup. Now this is the 2 cups. Or the 2/3 of a cup, I should say. Oof. See all that dust? Oof. Now this is where it starts to get a little bit thick. And that's just what we want. Oh! This is like a Rice Krispie treat. No. So if this happens, you could just always grab a spoon or fork and just... Because if it's more liquidy than it is thick, it won't rise. I can guarantee you that, no matter how much flour you add. So if it's like this, you're better off. But once you add the flour, now it's time to go with the 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I already know how much that is, so we'll just that much. Maybe a tad more. Good. A 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now it's time to completely stir this. Make sure you mix it well. After mixing the baking soda, the flour, and the salt, it should come out like this. Not too thick. And now it's time to add the most important parts. Our toppings. Take 2 cups of oats and gently, slowly pour it in. So that was 1 cup of oats, but you need 2 cups. I mean, what's an oatmeal cookie without the oats? After you add the oats, time to add our favorite M&M's birthday cake edition. Add 2 cups of these. A little bit bigger than I imagined. Huh. Oh well. I guess we're gonna go with a 1.5 cups, but usually you should have at least 2 cups. And then you'll need 1 cup of raisins. That's if you want raisins, but of course I do. So when you're mixing, you should preheat your oven. Once you're done mixing all of the ingredients together, it should come out like this. 1 big, colorful clump. But it's going to be delicious, so don't you worry. Alright, so now you should take a spatula and a pan. You can put ham on it if you want. But since I'm making a gigantic cookie, I'll do 1 whole spatula full. But usually you're supposed to do like 1/4 of a cup per cookie. But make sure you give it some room to expand, because you don't want cookies kind of expanding on each other, because it won't come out as great. So, oof. Not bad. That was a taste test. Ugh. So once you add all the dough onto your pan, set your oven for 325, like I said earlier. And put these in the oven for about 18 or 22 minutes, depending on the temperature or the power of your oven. Or at least until it turns brown, but not dark brown. A little bit of like a light brown caramel brown. Hey, I mean, this is all edible. Oh, ah. Well, this is our final product. This is what it should look like when you take it out of the oven and let it set for about 5 minutes. 2 gigantic cookies. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy your delicious, gigantic oatmeal cookie, raisin, and M&Ms.